China is a land of wonders. Where ancient history, breathtaking landscapes, and vibrant cultures merge to create some of the world's most awe-inspiring destinations. While millions of travelers visit famous landmarks like the Great Wall and the Forbidden City, a whole other world of hidden gems remains untouched, waiting to be discovered. In this journey, we will unveil 30 of China's best-kept secrets, places that will leave you speechless with their beauty, mystery, and cultural richness. Whether it's rainbow-colored mountains, floating villages, or mystical valleys, each destination offers an unforgettable experience. So sit back, relax, and embark on a journey through the most hidden and mesmerizing places in China. One, Yading Nature Reserve, Sichuan. China's last Shangri-La deep in the Tibetan highlands of Sichuan lies Yading Nature Reserve, often called the last Shangri-La. Surrounded by towering snow-capped peaks, pristine alpine lakes, and lush valleys, this untouched paradise is a dream for adventurers and nature lovers. At an altitude of over 4,000 meters, Yading is home to the sacred three snow mountains, Chenrezig, Jampayang, and Chenadorje, worshipped by Tibetan Buddhists for centuries. Pearl Lake, nestled at the foot of Chenrezig, reflects the towering peaks like a perfect mirror. Milk Lake and Five Color Lake, located at a higher altitude, boast stunning hues of turquoise and emerald, creating one of China's most mesmerizing landscapes. The reserve is also home to rare wildlife, including snow leopards, red pandas, and golden pheasants. Whether trekking through its golden meadows, crossing wooden bridges over crystal-clear streams, or witnessing the vibrant Tibetan prayer flags fluttering in the wind, Yading is an untouched wonder that must be experienced at least once in a lifetime. 2. Dongchuan Redland, Yunnan, the most colorful soil on Earth. Often compared to a giant oil painting, Dongchuan Redland is one of China's most visually striking landscapes. The soil, rich in iron and minerals, turns into a deep, rust-colored red, creating an artistic contrast against the bright green fields, golden wheat, and white rapeseed flowers. Located about 250 kilometers from Kunming, Dongchuan remains a hidden gem, largely undiscovered by mainstream tourism. The best time to visit is in spring and autumn, when the red soil is at its most vibrant, glowing under the golden hues of sunrise and sunset. The area offers incredible viewpoints, such as Xiapu and Damakan, where the landscape unfolds like an artist's masterpiece. Photographers and nature lovers will find themselves captivated by the endless rolling hills, curving terraces, and charming local villages, where farmers still cultivate the land using traditional methods. The stunning colors of Dongchuan make it one of the most surreal and breathtaking places in China. Three, Wulingyuan Scenic Area, Hunan, the floating mountains of China. If you've ever watched the movie Avatar, you've already seen a glimpse of the Wulingyuan Scenic Area, the inspiration behind the film's floating mountains. Home to over 3,000 quartzite sandstone pillars, some rising over 800 meters into the sky, this UNESCO World Heritage Site is one of the most otherworldly landscapes on Earth. Unlike its famous counterpart, Zhangye, Wulingyuan remains less crowded, offering a more peaceful and immersive experience. Hidden within the area are mystical caves, lush forests, and dramatic ravines, where mist often weaves through the towering peaks, creating an ethereal atmosphere. One of the best ways to experience Wulingyuan is by taking the Tianzi Mountain Cableway, which offers panoramic views of the stone spires disappearing into the clouds. For a more adventurous experience, explore the Baofeng Lake, where towering cliffs reflect in the tranquil waters, or take a hike through the Golden Whip Stream, where monkeys play along the pathways and waterfalls cascade from the cliffs. 4. Xiapu Mudflats, Fujian, the most beautiful coastal landscape in China. A hidden paradise for photographers and nature lovers, Xiapu Mudflats is a breathtaking coastal wonder that remains relatively unknown to international travelers. This region, located in Fujian province, is where the land and sea merge in a mesmerizing dance of colors and patterns. As the tides change, the mudflats reflect the sky, creating an otherworldly mirror effect. Here, fishermen set up bamboo poles, nets, and boats, forming artistic patterns in the shallow waters. At sunrise, the mudflats turn into a golden sea, while at sunset, they take on shades of deep orange and pink, creating an ever-changing masterpiece. One of the most fascinating sights is the seaweed drying racks, where local fishermen hang fresh seaweed in long rows, forming geometric shapes that stretch across the coastline. A visit to Xiapu Mudflats offers not only breathtaking views, but also a deep cultural experience, as you can interact with local fishermen, explore the nearby floating villages, and enjoy fresh seafood straight from the ocean. Danba Tibetan villages, Sichuan, the most beautiful villages in China. Nestled in the valleys of western Sichuan, the Danba Tibetan villages are among China's most beautiful and culturally rich hidden gems. Known for their ancient stone watchtowers, elaborately decorated Tibetan homes, and stunning natural surroundings, these villages offer an authentic glimpse into Tibetan culture and traditions. The people here, known as the Zhejiang Tibetans, have preserved their customs for centuries. Walking through the villages, you'll see brightly painted houses adorned with intricate wooden carvings, prayer flags fluttering in the wind, and locals dressed in traditional Tibetan robes. One of the most fascinating features of Danba is its watchtowers, some of which are over 1,000 years old, standing tall as reminders of the region's warrior past. The surrounding landscape is breathtaking, with rolling green hills, terraced farmlands, and snow-capped peaks in the distance. Whether you're exploring the charming villages, trying authentic Tibetan cuisine, or hiking through the scenic valleys, Danba is a hidden treasure that promises an unforgettable experience. Rainbow Mountains, Zhangye, a surreal painted landscape. Hidden within the Gansu province, the Zhangye Dangxia landform, commonly known as the Rainbow Mountains, is one of the most surreal landscapes in the world. These towering mountains are striped with vibrant shades of red, orange, yellow, and green, resembling a painter's wildest dream. Over 24 million years of mineral deposits and erosion have sculpted this kaleidoscopic masterpiece, making it one of China's most visually stunning natural wonders. The best time to visit is early morning or sunset, when the sun's rays illuminate the hills, making the colors even more vibrant. Several viewing platforms allow visitors to soak in panoramic views of the rolling, multicolored peaks, while hidden hiking trails take adventurous travelers into the heart of this unique terrain. Despite its jaw-dropping beauty, the Rainbow Mountains remain relatively undiscovered, making it a perfect off-the-beaten-path gem. If you're looking for otherworldly landscapes, this is a place that truly defies imagination. The Stone Forest, Yunnan, a maze of ancient limestone towers. In the heart of Yunnan province, the Stone Forest is a mesmerizing wonder where towering limestone pillars resemble a vast petrified forest. Formed over 270 million years ago by the forces of nature, these sharp, jagged formations rise dramatically from the earth, creating an eerie yet breathtaking maze of rock spires. Some of the limestone towers stretch as high as 30 meters, making visitors feel like they're walking through a prehistoric kingdom, frozen in time. The local Sani people, a branch of the Yi ethnic minority, believe the stone forest was created by gods, and their legends add an air of mystery to the site. Exploring the labyrinth of stone corridors, visitors can discover hidden caves, waterfalls, and naturally formed rock formations resembling animals and figures. The annual Torch Festival, held in the summer, transforms the area into a spectacle of fire dances and ancient rituals. A UNESCO World Heritage Site, the Stone Forest is an enchanting destination that offers both natural beauty and cultural depth. 8. Ejina Desert Poplar Forest, Inner Mongolia. A golden autumn wonderland. Deep in the Gobi Desert, the Ejina Desert Poplar Forest is one of China's most stunning and lesser-known autumn landscapes. Every year, for just a few weeks in October, the entire forest turns into a golden paradise, with thousands of ancient poplar trees shimmering under the bright blue sky. These trees, some over 800 years old, have uniquely adapted to the harsh desert conditions, creating an unreal oasis in the middle of the vast, arid landscape. The best way to explore this dreamlike destination is by walking through Chongqing Beach, where the poplar trees reflect perfectly in the tranquil waters, or by venturing into the Haiheng historic ruins, an ancient Silk Road town swallowed by the sands. The desert sunset here is breathtaking, painting the sky in fiery hues while the golden leaves glow brilliantly in the fading light. This hidden paradise is one of the most underrated places in China, offering a once-in-a-lifetime autumn spectacle. Nine. The Qiantang Tidal Bore, Zhejiang, the world's largest tidal wave. Imagine witnessing a massive wave roaring upstream against the flow of a river. That's the Qiantang Tidal Bore, one of China's most mind-blowing natural phenomena. Occurring along the Qiantang River in Zhejiang province, this gigantic tidal wave, known as the Silver Dragon, can reach heights of over 9 meters, 30 feet, and speeds of 40 kilometers per hour, 25 miles per hour, making it the largest tidal bore in the world. The phenomenon is best viewed during the Mid-Autumn Festival, when the gravitational pull of the moon creates the most powerful surges. Thousands of spectators gather at Haining City's viewing platforms to watch the incoming tide, which roars like thunder and crashes spectacularly against the riverbanks. Some daredevil surfers even attempt to ride the tidal wave, making it one of the most thrilling spectacles in China. This natural wonder remains underrated, yet absolutely mind-blowing, offering a truly unique experience that few travelers have ever witnessed. 10th, Yubeng village, Yunnan, the most secluded Himalayan village in China, tucked away in the Meili Snow Mountain Range. Yubeng village is one of the most remote and untouched places in China. Hidden at an altitude of over 3,000 meters, this breathtaking Himalayan retreat can only be reached by trekking for hours through rugged mountain trails, passing glaciers, waterfalls, and ancient Tibetan shrines along the way. The effort is absolutely worth it. Once you arrive, you'll be greeted by snow-capped peaks, lush valleys, and traditional Tibetan wooden houses. The village is divided into Upper Yubeng and Lower Yubeng, each offering different yet equally spectacular views. The sacred waterfall, considered a holy site by Tibetan Buddhists, is a must-visit, as pilgrims travel here to bathe in its waters, believing it to have spiritual healing powers. The tranquility, the hospitality of the locals, and the untouched beauty of Yubeng make it a hidden paradise for adventurers, photographers, and those seeking peace away from the modern world. (11) Wulingyuan Scenic Area, Hunan, the floating mountains of Avatar. Tucked away in Zhangye National Forest Park, the Wulingyuan Scenic Area is home to some of the most surreal landscapes on Earth. Over 3,000 towering sandstone pillars, some reaching more than 200 meters, 656 feet high, create a landscape that feels like a dream world. These incredible formations inspired the floating Hallelujah Mountains in James Cameron's movie Avatar, making it a must-visit for film lovers and nature enthusiasts alike. Hidden pathways lead to crystal-clear lakes, lush green valleys, and breathtaking viewpoints, such as the famous Tianshan Mountain, which offers an unforgettable view of mist-covered peaks rising dramatically from the clouds. The Beilong Elevator, the world's highest outdoor glass elevator, provides a thrilling ride up the cliffs, revealing panoramic views of the stunning terrain. Whether you explore by hiking, taking a cable car, or walking on the famous Zhangye Glass Bridge, one of the highest and longest glass-bottom bridges in the world, Wulingyuan is a once-in-a-lifetime experience. 12. The ghost city of Fengdu, Chongqing, China's underworld kingdom, perched on the banks of the Yangtze River. Fengdu Ghost City is one of the most mysterious and eerie destinations in China. With over 2,000 years of history, this legendary site is believed to be the gateway to the afterlife, blending Buddhist, Taoist, and Confucian beliefs about the journey of souls. Walking through this ancient city feels like stepping into another realm, with elaborately carved temples, massive statues of demons and ghosts, and bridges that symbolize the passage from life to death. The most famous attraction is the Bridge of Helplessness, where visitors must pass spiritual tests to prove their goodness, while the Hall of Judgment depicts gruesome scenes of punishment in the afterlife. Despite its eerie reputation, Fengdu is rich in culture and mythology, offering a fascinating glimpse into China's spiritual beliefs. At night, the dimly lit lanterns and mist-covered pathways create an atmosphere straight out of a ghost story, making it a perfect hidden gem for adventurous travelers. (13) The Heavenly Lake of Tianshan, Xinjiang, a glacial paradise. Nestled high in the Tianshan mountains of Xinjiang, the Heavenly Lake, Tianqi, is a breathtaking alpine lake surrounded by snow-capped peaks, lush pine forests, and rolling meadows. Located at an altitude of 1,980 meters, 6,500 feet, this stunning body of water appears as a mirror of the sky, reflecting the ever-changing clouds and mountain landscapes. The best way to explore this hidden paradise is by taking a boat ride across the deep blue waters, hiking the scenic Heavenly Lake Trail, or visiting the ancient Taoist temple on the lake's shores. In the winter, the area transforms into a frozen wonderland, while in summer, the surrounding meadows bloom with wildflowers, making it one of China's most photogenic and peaceful escapes. Few tourists venture to this remote region, making it a true hidden gem for those seeking tranquility and natural beauty.